was standing by the corner street where the night was soft and low. Didn't have a place to be, didn't have somewhere to go. Then you walked into the silence like a song I used to know, and the world just faded quietly in a way I can't explain at all. I didn't know your name, didn't know your story, but something in that moment felt like it was meant for me. The moment I first saw you, time just slipped away. Every little second turned into a place to stay. I didn't try to stop it, I didn't try to move. I just stood there frozen, somewhere lost in you. The moment I first saw you, nothing felt the same, like the world had whispered softly and called me by your name. You were laughing with a stranger, like the night was yours to keep. And I found myself just watching, like a promise I should keep. There was something in your silence, even when you spoke so free, like a hidden kind of magic, only meant for eyes like me. I didn't say a word, didn't move an inch, but every part inside me was leaning just a bit. The moment I first saw you, time just slipped away. Every little second turned into a place to stay. I didn't try to stop it, I didn't try to move. I just stood there frozen, somewhere lost in you. Maybe it was nothing, maybe just a night, but I swear I felt forever in that single light. The moment I first saw you, I didn't understand why my heart kept reaching for a stranger's hand. The moment I first saw you, I knew without a sound, somewhere in the quiet, something real was found. You stood a little closer now than where you were before. Didn't say a single thing, but I didn't need much more. We started walking slowly down a half-lit avenue. Every step felt softer just because I walked with you. No questions in the silence, no need to understand. There was something honest in the space between our hands. We walked without a word, but everything was there in every quiet second in the midnight air. Didn't need a reason, didn't need a plan. I just kept on walking, hoping time would stand. We walked without a word, but somehow I knew this night was going somewhere, just because of you. A passing car, a distant light, a shadow on the wall. Little things I'd never noticed, now I noticed all. You brushed against my shoulder like it didn't mean a thing, but my heart was learning slowly what that moment brings. Still no conversation, still no need to try, but something in the silence was louder than goodbye. We walked without a word, but everything was there in every quiet second in the midnight air. Didn't need a reason, didn't need a plan. I just kept on walking, hoping time would stand. Maybe it was nothing, maybe just a night, but I felt something changing in the soft street light. We walked without a word, but I still remember how the world felt so much closer than it ever does now. We stopped beneath a broken sign where the streetlight flickered slow. I could hear the silence breathing, but I didn't let it go. You turned just for a second, like you felt it too somehow. And I knew if I said nothing, I might lose that moment now. My heart was beating louder than any word I knew, and every little second was pulling me to you. I almost didn't speak, I almost let you go, almost kept the silence like I didn't know. But something in me moved before I could pretend, and I said something simple like, will I see you again? I almost didn't speak, I tried, 'cause something in your answer stayed with me that night. You smiled just a little, like you didn't mind at all, like you were waiting for it, like you felt the same soft call. There was nothing complicated, just a quiet kind of truth, like the night was slowly opening just for me and you. No need for perfect words, no need to understand, just something in the moment reaching out its hand. Like it couldn't stay, but something felt too real to let it disappear. So I held on to the moment, and I kept you near. Maybe it was nothing, maybe just a line, but sometimes all it takes is one small sign. I almost didn't speak, but now I see it clear. That one simple question brought you closer here. You said it like it wasn't much, like it didn't really matter. Maybe we could meet again, soft like something after. I try to keep it simple, like it didn't mean a thing, but every word you whispered made my quiet heart begin. No promises between us, no plans set in stone, but something in that moment felt like I wasn't alone. Same time tomorrow, that's what you said. Like it was nothing, but it stayed in my head. Same street, same corner, where the night felt right. I'll be there waiting under that same light. Same time tomorrow, I don't need to know where this is going. I just don't wanna let it go. The night kept moving slowly, but I wished it wouldn't end, 'cause something in your silence felt like more than just a friend. You turned before you left me with a look I couldn't name, but I knew without a reason I'd be standing there again. No need for forever, no need to explain, just something worth returning again and again. Same time tomorrow, that's all we need. No perfect answers, no reason to lead. Same street, same moment where we first began. I'll be there waiting, doing all I can. Maybe it's a small thing, maybe just a night, but some things feel like everything in a certain light. Same time tomorrow, that's what you said. And somehow it's the only thing that's running through my head. I got there way too early, like I didn't trust the time. Stood beneath that same old light, rehearsing every line. The street was almost empty, just a passing car or two, but every little shadow started looking just like you. I told myself to stay calm, like it didn't mean that much, but my hands kept shaking softly, thinking of your touch. I got there too early, couldn't stay away. Every second waiting felt like a day. I watched the clock keep moving, but my heart stood still, hoping you'd be coming, and I knew you will. I got there too early, didn't want to miss the chance of seeing you again in a moment like this. A couple passed beside me, laughing in the night, laughing in the night. And I wondered if they once felt the same kind of light. Then I saw a silhouette walking from afar, and suddenly the whole world felt exactly where you are. I didn't need to ask it, didn't need to see. Something in that feeling said it had to be. I got there too early, but you showed up right, like you always belonged in that waiting night. Everything felt quiet, but louder than before, and I knew this moment was something worth waiting for. Maybe I was foolish, maybe just too sure, but some things in your heart you can't ignore. I got there too early, and I'd do it again, just to feel that moment when you walked in. We found a little diner on a quiet corner street. You pulled out the chair for me, like something soft and sweet. The jukebox played a slow one that I didn't really know, but somehow in that moment I didn't need much more. We didn't rush the silence, didn't try too hard, just letting little moments happen where we are. We sat there for a while, not saying much at all, but something in the quiet felt like it said it all. The world kept moving past us, but we stayed right there in a little space of time we didn't have to share. We sat there for a while, and I started to see that maybe something simple was all it had to be. You laughed a little softer than you did before, and every little detail made me notice more. The way you held your coffee, the way you looked at me, like we were slowly finding something we couldn't see. No need to make it perfect, no need to understand, just something growing quietly between your heart and mine. We sat there for a while, not saying much at all, but something in the silence felt like it held us all. Didn't need forever, didn't need a sign, just knowing you were with me in that moment in time. Maybe it's the little things that make a feeling stay, not the words we're saying, but the ones we don't say. We sat there for a while, and I didn't want to move, 'cause something in that stillness felt too real to lose. I don't even remember what you said that night. Something about a movie or a broken neon sign, but the way you tried to tell it, like it barely made sense, had me laughing like a fool, leaning over the fence. It wasn't just the moment, it wasn't just the line, it was something in your voice that made it feel like mine. You made me laugh like that, like I forgot the world, like I didn't have a worry, like a kid, like a girl. And I didn't even try, didn't think it through. It just happened all at once, somewhere there with you. You made me laugh like that, and I don't know why, but something in that moment felt like I could fly. We stayed out a little longer than we planned to do, talking about nothing, like people sometimes do. And every little second felt lighter than before, like I wasn't guarding anything anymore. No need to be careful, no need to pretend, just something easy, like talking to a friend. You made me laugh like that, like I didn't care, like the night was ours, just hanging in the air. Didn't feel so lonely, didn't feel so far, just sitting there beside you, wherever we are. Maybe it's a small thing, maybe just a smile, but sometimes that's enough to stay a while. You made me laugh like that, and I didn't want it to end, 'cause somewhere in that laughter I found more than a friend. Walking side by side, like we'd done before, talking about the same old things, nothing more. The night was soft and easy, like it knew our pace, and everything felt lighter just being in that place. I didn't see it coming, didn't plan a thing, but something in that moment changed everything. Your hand brushed mine, just for a second there, like it didn't mean nothing, like you didn't care. But I felt it in my heartbeat, I felt it in my breath, like something small and quiet was waking up in my chest. Your hand brushed mine, and I didn't pull away, I just let it linger in that little space. We kept on walking slowly, like nothing had been said. But every step was different, every word instead. You didn't say you noticed, I didn't say it too, but something in the silence felt closer than we knew. No need to name the feeling, no need to make it real. Some things are better left the way they feel. Your hand brushed mine and the world stood still, like a quiet moment you can't control or will. I didn't try to stop it, didn't try to move, just let that little second tell me what it proved. Maybe it was nothing, maybe just a touch, but sometimes in a second you can feel too much. Your hand brushed mine, and I still remember how something so small feels so big right now. We kept on walking slowly, like the night was ours. Every step felt closer under faded stars. I didn't look directly, but I knew just where you were. Every little movement, every quiet stir, I felt it in the distance between your hand and mine, like something waiting for the perfect time. I thought about your hand more than I should, wondering if I could, if I really could. Would it change the moment? Would it break the air? Or would it feel like something already there? I thought about your hand every step we made, like a silent question I was too afraid. You moved just a little closer than before, and suddenly the distance didn't feel like more. The night got even quieter, like it knew the truth, like everything was holding that moment just for you. No words between us, no need to explain, just something building slowly in that quiet space. I thought about your hand like it meant too much, like one small second could turn into a touch. I didn't want to rush it, didn't want to break something so delicate it might not take. Maybe it's the waiting that makes it feel so real, not the touch itself, but the way you feel. I thought about your hand, but I let it stay the end of the day. We walked a little slower, like we both could feel something in the distance starting to get real. Didn't say a single word, didn't have to try, but something in the silence was asking why not. I almost moved closer, then I pulled away, like I didn't trust the moment to let it stay. Then you took my hand, like it wasn't new, like it always belonged right there with you. No hesitation, no looking back, just a quiet little moment that changed all that. Then you took my hand, and I didn't speak, but everything inside me felt complete. The night didn't change much, but it felt brand new, like every step was different just because of you. I didn't try to question, I didn't try to know. Some things in a heartbeat you just let go. No need for forever, no need for a sign, just knowing in that moment your hand was in mine. Then you took my hand, and the world felt right, like we found something simple in the middle of the night. Didn't need an answer, didn't need a plan, just the way you held me with that quiet hand. Maybe it was nothing, maybe just a touch, but sometimes in a moment you feel too much. Then you took my hand, and I understood. Somewhere in that silence we were something good. We didn't talk about it, didn't need to say. Somewhere in between us, something found its way. The night felt kinda different than it did before, like I wasn't searching anymore. No questions in the silence, no wondering why. Just something in your presence that I can't deny. You make everything feel right, like it's supposed to be, like the world just settled somewhere inside of me. I don't have to try, I don't have to prove. Something in your heartbeat moves me when you move. You make everything feel right without a sound, like I've been lost for so long, and now I'm found. We walked a little closer than we did before. Didn't think about it, didn't ask for more. Every little moment felt easy and true, like I didn't need anything but you. No rush in the feeling, no need to pretend. Just something that's starting again and again. You make everything feel right, like a quiet song playing in the background where I belong. I don't have to wonder, I don't have to fight. Everything just falls into place when you're inside. Maybe it's not magic, maybe it's just real. Some things don't need words to be what you feel. You make everything feel right, and I don't know why, but I don't wanna question it. I just let it lie. I woke up this morning and I heard your name, not from anyone calling, but it felt the same. In the sound of the radio, in the way the sunlight fell, something kept reminding me of you somehow. I didn't try to think it, didn't try to see, but you kept appearing in everything I see. I keep finding you in my days, in the smallest little ways, in the silence, in the light, in the middle of my mind. Everywhere I go, everywhere I stay, I don't even try, but you don't fade away. I keep finding you in my days, like you've always been there. A cup of coffee on the table, a song I used to know, little things I never noticed, now they start to glow. Every passing moment feels a little new, like the world keeps changing just because of you. No need to hold it, no need to explain. You're just somewhere living in my days. my side. I don't have to call you, I don't have to say, but something in my heartbeat brings you back my way. Maybe this is how it starts, not loud, not fast, just quietly becoming something that will last. I keep finding you in my days, and I let it stay, like something I don't question, just something I don't push away. We said we'd meet for just a while, nothing more than that. Just a simple evening, no strings attached. But the hours kept on slipping, like they didn't care. And every time we tried to leave, we were still right there. No one had to say it, no one had to try, but something in that moment didn't want goodbye. We stayed longer than planned, like we always do, like the night keeps holding on just for me and you. Didn't watch the clock, didn't count the time, just kept finding reasons to stay a little while. We stayed longer than planned, and I didn't mind, 'cause somewhere in that feeling you were already mine. The cafe lights got dimmer, the streets got quiet too, but something in the silence still belonged to you. We talked about the smallest things, like they meant so much. But maybe it was just the way we never rushed. No need to explain it, no need to pretend. Some moments don't want to come to an end. We stayed longer than planned, and I didn't care, like the world could wait for us anywhere. Didn't need a reason, didn't need a sign, just knowing you were with me made it feel like time. Maybe it's not forever, maybe just tonight, but some things feel like everything in a certain light. We stayed longer than planned, and I let it be, Just something in that moment was enough for me. It's not the way you say my name, or how you laugh out loud. It's something in the little things you never talk about. The way you fix your collar when you don't know I see, or how you look away when you're too close to me. I didn't notice at first, didn't think it through, but now it's always something I find in you. It's the way you do small things that gets to me somehow. The quiet little moments I can't explain right now. Not the words you're saying, not the things you show, but everything you don't mean to is what I start to know. It's the way you do small things that I can't ignore, like I'm falling into pieces I didn't feel before. You tap your fingers lightly when you start to think. You pause before you answer, like you're on the brink. And every little habit feels like something true, like I'm slowly learning all of you. No grand illusions, no perfect scene, just something in the details in between. It's the way you do small things that makes me stay in the quiet spaces where words fall away. I don't need forever, I don't need a sign, just knowing all these little things are slowly becoming mine. Maybe love is nothing big, nothing we can name, just finding something beautiful in what feels the same. It's the way you do small things that makes me see something more than simple growing quietly. We stood outside your doorway, like we always do. Talking about nothing, just to stay a minute more with you. The night was getting colder, but I didn't feel a thing, 'cause something in that moment made me wanna stay again. I knew I should be going, I knew the hour was late, but something in my heartbeat didn't wanna walk away. I didn't wanna leave yet, didn't wanna go. Something in the quiet told me to stay slow. Just one more second, just one more line, just one more reason to stay a little time. I didn't wanna leave yet, and I don't know why, but every step away from you felt like goodbye. You said it's getting late now, but you didn't move, like you were feeling something I was feeling too. We laughed a little softer, like we both could tell that leaving in that moment was something hard to do as well. No need to say it, no need to explain. Some things are understood without a name. I didn't wanna leave yet, didn't wanna try to turn away from something I can't deny. The night kept holding on, like it knew it too, that something in that moment belonged to me and you. Maybe it's just a feeling, maybe just a night, but some things feel too real to leave behind. I didn't wanna leave yet, so I stayed a while, just to see you standing there and watch you smile. We were standing in the quiet, like the night was holding still. Every word felt heavier, like it had a will. You looked at me a little longer than you ever did before, and I felt something rising I couldn't ignore. I took a breath to say it, but it stayed inside, like something too important to let it slide. I almost said it, I almost let it out, but something in the moment turned me back around. say out loud. I almost said it, but I let it stay somewhere in the silence between what we don't say. You smiled like you knew it, like you felt it too, but neither one of us knew what to do. The air felt even closer, like it held our breath, and every second lingered on the edge. No need to rush it, no need to try. Some things find their way without asking why. I almost said it, I almost crossed that line, but something in the feeling said not this time. I didn't want to break it, didn't want to lose something so delicate between me and you. Maybe it's the waiting that makes it feel so strong, not the words we're holding, but where they belong. I almost said it, and maybe one day I will, but something in that silence feels perfect still. We walk the same old street again, like nothing had to change. No questions left between us, nothing felt too strange. You didn't ask me where I'd been, I didn't ask you why, but something in the silence felt deeper than goodbye. No words were ever spoken, no promises we made, but something in the feeling never seemed to fade. We didn't have to say it, we didn't need the words. Something in the quiet was already heard, no lines to draw between us, no need to understand, just the way you stayed there with your hand in my hand. We didn't have to say it, but I think we knew something in that moment was more than just a view. The nights felt even softer than they did before, like we were standing somewhere we'd never been before. You smiled like it was simple, that's the reason it felt like it was us. No need to define it, no need to explain. Some things find their meaning without a name. We didn't have to say it, but it stayed somehow in every little moment. We're living now, no need for a promise, no need for a plan, just something in your heartbeat that I understand. Maybe it's the silence that makes it feel so true. Not what we're holding back, but what we never have to. We didn't have to say it, but I felt it there, somewhere in the quiet. We both chose to share. I don't remember when it changed or how it came to be, but somewhere in the quiet you were there with me. Not like something new, not like something strange, just something that stayed while everything else changed. No need to ask it, no need to know. Some things just happen and slowly grow. You're just there with me, like you've always been, in every little moment, in everywhere I've been. Not loud, not sudden, not something to prove, just something steady in everything we do. You're just there with me, and I let it stay, like something I don't question. At the end of the day, we don't talk about forever, we don't need to try, but something in the silence feels like it won't die. Every little moment feels easy and true, like I don't need a reason to be here with you. No need to hold it, no need to fight. Some things just fit without a light. You're just there with me in the simplest way, like a quiet song that never fades away. I don't try to name it, I don't try to see, but something in this feeling feels right to me. Maybe love is nothing big or loud or new. Maybe it's just knowing I can stay with you. and that's enough. In the quiet moments that feel like love. We've been here so many times, same street, same view. Nothing feels surprising like it used to do. But every now and then something shifts inside, like I'm seeing you again for the very first time. It's not something new, it's not something strange, but somehow in the quiet everything feels changed. I still notice you in the little things you do, in the way you look away like you always do. It's not like before, it's something more, like I'm falling all over for you once more. I still notice you, and I don't know why, but something in that feeling never passes by. You say the same old phrases, you laugh the same way too, but somehow every moment feels a little new. It's not in the distance, it's not in the start, it's something that keeps growing right here in my heart. No need to chase it, no need to try. Some things just deepen as time goes by. I still notice you like I always did, but now there's something deeper in everything we live. Not just a moment, not just a spark, but something that keeps glowing even in the dark. Maybe this is love, not loud, not fast, but something that keeps changing and somehow lasts. I still notice you, and I hope you see that something in this feeling still holds on to me. I never tried to name it, never tried to see what this feeling meant or what it did to me. It wasn't loud or sudden, didn't fall apart, just something growing slowly somewhere in my heart. I didn't want to rush it, didn't want to know, but something in the silence wouldn't let it go. I think this is love, but I'm not sure. It's not like the stories I've heard before. It doesn't shout, it doesn't move fast, it just stays with me and somehow lasts. I think this is love in a quiet way, something I don't question, something I don't push away. It's in the way I miss you, even when you're near, in the way I feel calm when you're right here. It's not in the moments that people can see, it's in all the spaces between you and me. No need for answers, no need to prove. Some things just happen without asking you. I think this is love, not something new, but something I'm learning every day with you. No need to define it, no need to say, just something I'm living in my own way. Maybe love is simple, maybe it's just this, not a perfect moment, but a quiet kind of bliss. I think this is love, and I'll let it be something I don't question, just something in me. We didn't plan this moment, didn't try to see how everything around us became so easy. The night was soft and endless, like it didn't move, and every little second felt too good to lose. No need to say a word, no need to try. Something in this feeling won't pass us by. I wish this moment would last forever, like it never has to fade, like we could stay right here together in the choices that we made. No tomorrow calling, no past to remember, just this quiet little now that I wanna hold forever. I wish this moment would last forever, just like this. The way you leaned a little closer than before made everything around us feel like something more. I didn't need a reason, didn't need a sign. Something in this moment felt like it was mine. No need to explain it, no need to know. Some things are too perfect to let them go. I wish this moment would last forever. like it never has to end, like the night would keep on holding everything we've been. No need for tomorrow, no need for a plan, just the way you're standing here, with your hand in my hand. Maybe it's not forever, maybe just tonight, but some things feel eternal in a certain light. I wish this moment would last forever, and maybe it will stay somewhere in the quiet that never fades away. The night kept moving forward, but it didn't feel that way. Every second stretched a little, like it chose to stay. The sound of distant laughter, the rhythm of your breath, everything around us felt softer than the rest. I didn't try to hold it, didn't try to see, but something in this moment was holding on to me. Time slowed down with you, like it forgot to move, like it found a reason in everything we do. Every little heartbeat, every little glance felt like something endless, lost inside a chance. Time slowed down with you, and I let it be, like the world just faded, except for you and me. The way you said my name felt longer than before, like it carried something I couldn't ignore. Even in the silence, something seemed to stay, like we weren't just passing through another day. No need to chase it, no need to try. Some moments just happen and don't pass by. Time slowed down with you, like it chose to stay in a quiet kind of moment that won't fade away. Didn't feel like seconds, didn't feel like time, just something in your presence becoming mine. Maybe it's not forever, maybe just tonight, but time feels different in a certain light. that feeling felt too good to lose. We didn't talk about tomorrow, didn't ask what comes next. Like the world outside our moment didn't really exist. The night kept going deeper, but we didn't mind. We were somewhere in between the edges of time. No need to think ahead, no need to rewind. Everything we needed was right there in time. We forgot about tomorrow, like it didn't matter then, like this moment was enough again and again. No need for forever, no need for a plan, just the way you stayed with me, right where we stand. We forgot about tomorrow, and I let it be, like the world could wait forever for you and me. The stars above were fading, but we didn't see something in your eyes was brighter than it used to be. Every little second felt too full to lose, like we were holding on to something we didn't choose. No need to explain it, no need to pretend. Some things feel too real to ever end. We forgot about tomorrow, like it couldn't come, like the night was everything we'd ever become. Didn't count the hours, didn't try to stay. We were just existing in a different way. Maybe it's not forever, maybe just tonight, but some things feel endless in a certain light. We forgot about tomorrow, and I didn't mind, 'cause something in that moment felt like all of time. I don't remember where we were or how we got this far. Everything around us faded into dark. The sound of passing footsteps didn't reach my ear. Something in your presence made it disappear. No faces in the distance, no voices in the air, just something in this moment only we could share. Just us, just this night, nothing else in sight. Like the world stopped turning in a softer light. No one else around us, no need to explain, just the way you're standing close enough to stay. Just us, just this night, and I let it be. Like everything that mattered was you and me. The city lights were shining, but I didn't see anything that mattered outside of you and me. We didn't try to hold it, didn't try to stay, but something in the moment wouldn't fade away. No need for tomorrow, no need for the past, just something in this feeling we knew would last. Just us, just this night, nothing left to find. Like the world got smaller and you stayed in mine. No need for forever, no need to pretend, just the way this moment doesn't have to end. Maybe it's illusion, maybe just a dream, but sometimes something simple feels like everything. Just us, just this night, and I understand something in this silence is more than we planned. Everything felt so easy, like it was meant to be. Nothing out of place, nothing missing in between. But somewhere in the silence, the thought began to grow. Something in that perfect moment I didn't want to know. I held on to your hand a little more than before, like I was trying to keep what I couldn't be sure. I didn't want this night to end, didn't want the light to come, 'cause something in this moment felt like the only one. I didn't want tomorrow, I didn't want to see what happens when this feeling is isn't here with me. I didn't want this night to end, so I held it tight, like something too perfect to survive the light. You smiled like nothing changed, like everything was fine. But I could feel the seconds slipping out of time. The world stayed quiet, but my thoughts got loud, like something in my heartbeat was breaking through the sound. No need to say it, no need to pretend, but something in that moment felt too close to end. I didn't want this night to end, didn't wanna move, 'cause something in this feeling was too good to lose. I didn't want forever, I didn't need a plan, just wanted one more second of your hand in my hand. Maybe it's the beauty that makes it feel this way. The more it feels like everything, the more it can stay. And maybe that's the truth. Somewhere in the perfect, there's something we can't hold on to. I felt it for a moment, like a shadow in my mind, something I couldn't name, but I couldn't leave behind. Then you looked right at me, like nothing had changed, and suddenly the silence didn't feel the same. Maybe I was thinking too far ahead in time, when everything I needed was right here in line. We're still here tonight, nothing's gone away. Everything that matters is still right here to stay. I don't need tomorrow, I don't need to know what happens when this moment finally lets go. We're still here tonight, and that's enough for me. Something in this feeling is where I want to be. The night kept moving softly, like it always knew. still belong to you. I let go of the question, I let go of the fear, 'cause something in your presence brought me back right here. No need to fight it, no, no, no need to run. Some things don't need answers to become what they become. We're still here tonight, nothing's slipping through. Every little second still belongs to you. I don't need forever, I don't need a sign, just knowing in this moment you're still mine. Maybe it won't last, maybe it will, but something in this moment feels strong enough still. We're still here tonight, and I'll let it be something I won't question, just something I can see. It started with a sentence that didn't land quite right. Something in your tone felt a little too tight. I tried to brush it off like it didn't mean a thing, but something in the silence began to cling. We both kept talking, but not the same way. Like something in the moment was slipping away. We didn't mean it that way, but it came out wrong. Now the words we didn't want are what we're holding on. It wasn't what we said, it's how it felt inside. Something in between us we couldn't quite hide. We didn't mean it that way, but now I see how something small can turn into a memory. You looked away a little more than you used to do, and I stayed quiet like I didn't know what to do. The night felt unfamiliar in a way I couldn't name, like everything we had was still there, but not the same. No one raised their voice, no one tried to fight, but something in the distance didn't feel right. We didn't mean it that way, but it changed the air. Like something once so easy was suddenly aware. It wasn't just the moment, it wasn't just the line, but something in the feeling we couldn't rewind. Maybe it's just a moment, maybe it will pass, but sometimes even silence can hold on to the past. We didn't mean it that way, and I hope you know that something in this feeling still doesn't wanna go. We let the moment pass us by like it didn't need a name. Neither one of us said much, but it didn't feel the same. You spoke about the weather, I answered like before, but something in between us was closing like a door. I thought about saying it, but I let it go. Sometimes what we're holding is what we never show. We left it unsaid, and now it stays in every quiet moment in different ways. It wasn't loud, it didn't break, but something in the silence we couldn't shake. We left it unsaid, and I can feel how something small is starting to feel real. You smiled like you meant it, but it didn't reach your eyes. And I stayed where I was, somewhere in between the lines. We walked a little slower, but not like before, like we were both pretending we hadn't closed a door. No one tried to fix it, no one tried to see. Sometimes what we're hiding is what we both can feel. We left it unsaid, and now it grows in all the little spaces nobody knows. It wasn't a goodbye, but something in the silence wouldn't bend. Maybe it will pass us, maybe it will stay, but something in the quiet won't fade away. We left it unsaid, and I still know that something in this doesn't wanna go. You said it didn't matter, like it wasn't that deep, but something in your voice didn't let me sleep. I kept replaying moments, trying to see your side, but every little answer left something undefined. I wanted to believe you, wanted it to be true, but something in the silence didn't feel like you. I tried to understand you, but I got lost instead. Somewhere in your words and the things you never said, I tried to see it clearly, tried to let it go, but something in the feeling wouldn't let me know. I tried to understand you in every way I could, but something in between us didn't feel like it should. We sat a little closer, but it felt far away, like everything we wanted was just out of place. You looked like you were thinking, but I couldn't see if you were trying to reach me or just trying to leave. No one tried to fix it, no one tried to stay, but something in the distance was pulling us away. I tried to understand you, but I missed the line where everything we had started to unwind. I didn't want to lose it, didn't want to see how something that felt simple got so hard to be. Maybe it's the timing, maybe it's the way we're both trying to hold on, but slipping anyway. I tried to understand you, but I don't know how. Something that felt so close feels so far now. We don't talk the same way like we used to do. Something in the distance keeps pulling me from you. I try to make it simple, try to let it be, but something in this feeling won't set me free. I tell myself it's over, or maybe just too hard, but every time I walk away I don't get far. But I still reach for you without even trying, like my heart remembers even when I'm denying. I don't have the answers, I don't understand why I keep on turning back just to hold your hand. But I still reach for you in the quiet night, even when it feels like nothing's right. We sit a little closer, but not like before. Like something between us is unsure. You say we'll be okay, like it's easy to say, but something in your voice feels far away. I don't wanna lose you, I don't wanna stay somewhere in the middle. I keep getting pulled your way, but I still reach for you, even when it hurts. Like something in this feeling is stronger than the words. I don't wanna break it, I don't wanna see how something that we built is slipping quietly. Maybe it's not perfect, maybe it's not right, but something in this feeling still wants to fight. But I still reach for you, and I don't know why, but something in this moment still won't say goodbye. We don't laugh the same way like we used to do. Something in the silence feels a little new. It's not like we're broken, it's not like we're gone, but something in the rhythm feels slightly off. I try to remember how it used to be, but something in this moment is changing quietly. We don't feel like before, but we're still here, standing in the middle of something unclear. It's not like we're losing, it's not like we're through, just something in between us feels different but true. We don't feel like before, and maybe that's right. Some things don't stay the same every night. We talk about the little things like we always did, but something underneath it feels slightly hid. I look at you sometimes like I used to do, but now I'm trying to find what's still there in you. No need to deny it, no need to pretend. Some things don't go back to where they've been. We don't feel like before, but we didn't fall. We're still standing here after it all. It's not perfect, it's not clean, but something in this space still means something. Maybe love changes, maybe it grows, still holding on to me. We don't talk the way we did when it all felt new. Something in the quiet feels a little more true. It's not in the magic, it's not in the spark, it's something in the staying, even in the dark. I see all the changes, I feel them too, but none of it is stronger than the way I choose you. But I'm still choosing you, even when it's hard, even when the silence leaves a little scar. I don't need perfection, I don't need it new, I just need this feeling that keeps leading me to you. But I'm still choosing you in the simplest way, not because it's easy, but because I stay. We've seen all the moments that didn't go right. We've stood in the distance, in the middle of the night. But something keeps pulling, not loud, not fast, just something in this feeling that still wants to last. No need to explain it, no need to pretend. Some choices are quiet, but never end. But I'm still choosing you every single time, even when the moment doesn't feel like mine. I don't need to fix it, I don't need to prove, just something in this heartbeat still moves. Maybe love is staying when it's not the same, not chasing the feeling, but holding the name. But I'm still choosing you, and I let it be. Something in this choice is what makes it real to me. Some nights feel longer than they used to be. Words don't come easy between you and me. We sit in the quiet like we don't know how to find what we lost or where we are now. But neither of us leaves, neither of us runs, even when the silence feels like too much. We stay, even when it's hard, even when it hurts, doesn't come in words. We don't have the answers, we don't always know, but something in this staying won't let us go. We stay even when it's hard, and I think that's why something in this broken still refuses goodbye. We've seen the distance, we've felt the strain, we've stood in the middle of quiet pain, but something keeps holding. Not loud, not strong, just something that tells us we still belong. No need to fix it, no need to hide. Some things don't break just because they bend inside. We stay even when it's hard, silence feels like nothing at all. We don't try to fake it, we don't try to run. Something in this staying means we're not done. Maybe love is not the light, but standing in the dark and choosing not to leave. And I let it be. Something in the staying still feels like you and me. You say things I don't follow, in ways I don't see. Sometimes I get lost in what you mean to me. We come from different places, different ways to feel, and sometimes what you're saying doesn't sound real. I used to try to fix it, try to make it right, but some things don't need answers to stay through the night. I don't always understand you, and maybe I don't need to. Something in this feeling still keeps me close to you. It's not in the knowing, it's not in the plan, it's something in the staying even when I can't understand. I don't always understand you, but I still stay, like something in this now, like we used to do, like we used to do. But something in the distance, but something in the distance still leads me to you. I see it in your eyes, even when we're apart. Something in that feeling still reaches my heart. No need to explain it, no need to pretend. Some things don't have meaning, but never end. I don't always understand you, but I still feel something in this staying that makes it real. I don't need the answers, I don't need the why. Just something in this moment that won't say goodbye. Maybe love is not knowing every little part, but choosing to stay with an open heart. I don't always understand you, and I let it be. Something in this difference still feels right to me. Some days we don't align like we used to do. Something in the distance feels a little new. We go our separate ways in the middle of the day, but something in the silence still brings me your way. I try to stay steady, try to stand alone, but something in this feeling still feels like home. But I still turn to you at the end of the night, even when the moment doesn't feel right. I don't always know what we're going through, but something in my heart still turns to you. But I still turn to you without even trying, like something in this feeling never stops guiding. We don't always see it the same kind of way, but something in the distance still makes me stay. I look at you sometimes through everything we've been, and still find something pulling me in. No need to explain it, no need to define. Some things don't need answers, scar. I don't need to fix it, I don't need to prove. Something in this feeling still leads me to you. Maybe it's not perfect, maybe it's not perfect, maybe it won't be, but something in this turning still feels like me. But I still turn to you, and I let it stay. Something in this feeling won't drift away. We don't talk like we used to. Late into the night, no endless conversations, no searching for the right. The silence feels different, but it's still ours somehow. Like something's changed between us, but we're still here now. No need to fill the quiet, no need to explain. Some things just settle and don't stay the same. We don't talk like we used to, but we don't walk away. Something in the silence still asks us to stay. It's not like the beginning, it's not like before, but something in this quiet still means something more. We don't talk like we used to, and I think it's true that maybe what we lost made space for something new. We sit in the same room without a single word, but something in your presence still feels like it's heard. I don't try to change it, I don't try to see. Some things don't need talking to still be. No need for the answers, no need to define. Some things just exist between yours and mine. We don't talk like we used to, but I still feel you there. In every quiet moment that we choose to share. It's not loud or perfect, but it's still true. Something in this silence still feels like you. Maybe love gets quieter as the years go by, not less, just different, in a softer kind of way. We don't talk like we used to, and I let it be. don't say much lately, not like before. No long explanations, no knocking on the door. But every time I need you, you're already there. Like something in your silence still knows how to care. No words to promise, no lines to prove, but something in your presence still moves. You still show up for me in the quiet ways, in the little moments no one ever says. It's not in the talking, it's not what you say, it's just the way you stay. At the end of the day, you still show up for me without even trying. Like something in your heartbeat never stops replying. You fix the little things I don't even see. You notice when I'm quiet before I can be. You don't make it obvious, you don't make it loud, but something in your action still stands out. No need for answers, no need to explain. Some things are clearer without saying a name. You still show up for me, even when it's hard, even when the silence leaves a mark. I don't need forever, I don't need it new, just something in this staying still feels like you. Maybe love is not the words that we try to say, but the things we keep doing day by day. You still show up for me, and I finally see something in this quiet still belongs to me. You don't say the things I say, you don't show it like I do. Sometimes I keep wondering if I'm still getting through. I look for little signals you don't always give, and I get lost inside the way we both live. I used to think it meant we were drifting apart, but maybe I was only reading with one heart. We love in different ways, but it still feels true. It doesn't look the same, but it still leads me to you. It's not in the mirrors, it's not in the same, it's something in the difference that still holds your name. We love in different ways, and I see it now. You just don't say it the way I know how. You stay when it's quiet, I speak when it's loud. You hold things inside, I let them out. We don't match perfectly, not like before, but something in the difference feels deeper than more. No need to change it, no need to try. Some things are stronger because they don't align. We love in different ways, but we still remain somewhere in the middle of joy and pain. I don't need to fix it, I don't need to prove. Something in this difference still moves. Maybe love is not the same from both sides, but finding a way where both can survive. We love in different ways, and I finally see something in your silence still speaks to me. We don't have the story people talk about, no perfect kind of ending, no easy way out. We've seen all the moments that didn't go right. We've stood in the shadows in the middle of the night, but something in the broken still feels like truth. Something in this staying still leads me to you. It's not perfect, but it's ours. In every scar, in every part, in every time we almost fell, but never broke apart. It's not easy, it's not clean, but it's everything we've been. Something in this imperfect love still pulls me in. It's not perfect, but it's ours, and I won't let it go. Something in this feeling is stronger than I know. Try to fix it like we used to do. We just let the silence speak for me and you. I don't need a reason, I don't need a sign, just something in this moment that still feels like mine. No need to make it better, no need to pretend. Some things don't need changing to never end. It's not perfect, but it's ours. In every quiet space, in every time we found a way to stay. It's not what we imagined, not what we knew, but something in but something in the real is enough for me. It's not perfect, but it's ours, and I finally see something in this imperfect love still belongs to me. We've been through the moments we didn't understand, through all the quiet distance, through every shifting plan. We've stood in the silence, we've walked through the doubt, but something in this story never let us out. No perfect beginning, no perfect end, just something in between us that chose to bend. And we're still here after everything, through every fall, through every swing. We didn't break, we didn't run, somehow we stayed through what we've done. And we're still here, and that's enough. Something in this staying still feels like love. We don't need the answers, we don't need to know how something so uncertain could still grow. We don't look like stories people try to tell, but something in this silence still holds us well. No need to define it, no need to prove. Some things just stay because they choose. And we're still here, not like before, but something in this version means even more. We didn't lose it, we didn't fall apart, we just found another way to keep the heart. Maybe love is not the light, but staying in the shade and finding something stronger in what we made. And we're still here, and I can see something in this story still feels like you and me. I never thought about it not until tonight. How all the little moments led us to this light. From quiet beginnings to where we stand now. Something in this journey still shows me how. We didn't plan the ending, we didn't know the way, but something kept us going. Day by day we made it this far. Through everything, through every doubt, through every swing, we didn't lose ourselves, we didn't fall apart. We just kept holding on from the very start. We made it this far, and I can see something in this story still feels like you and me. We've seen the changes, we felt the time, we walked through moments we couldn't define. But looking back now, I understand something in this journey was never just planned. No need to explain it, no need to know. Some things just happen and somehow grow. We made it this far, and I won't pretend that it was easy from start to end. But something in this staying still feels right, like everything we've been still holds tonight. Maybe love is not the start or where we begin, but everything we become as we keep going in. We made it this far, and I let it be. Ooh, something in this journey still stays with me. We don't feel like we used to. We don't try to pretend that everything's the same now as it was back then. We've changed in ways we never thought we would, but something in this version still feels good. I don't miss the beginning, not the way I thought. Something in this moment feels like what we fought. I like who we are now, after everything, after every moment, after every swing. We're not who we were, and I'm glad it's true, 'cause something in this version feels more like you. I like who we are now, and I let it be. Something in this present still feels like me. We don't chase the magic, we don't need the spark. We just stay together, even in the dark. There's something in the quiet that I didn't see back when everything was just mystery. No need to go backward, no need to compare. Something in this moment feels stronger here. I like who we are now more than before, not because it's easy, but something more. We've seen what we've been through, we felt what is true, and something in this version still leads me to you. Maybe love is not the start or where we begin, but who we become after everything. And I finally see something in this present still feels like you and me. Used to look back sometimes at the things we didn't say, at the nights we didn't understand why it felt that way. The moments that felt broken, the days that felt too long. I didn't see the reason why we held on, but standing here now, I start to see everything we've been through made you and me. It all meant something. Every fall, every scar, every time we didn't know who we really are. It all meant something. Every step, every turn, every little moment we had to learn. It wasn't always easy, it wasn't always clear, but something in those moments still brought us here. The silence had a meaning, the distance had a place. Even when we lost each other, we never lost the trace of something underneath it that never walked away. Something in that feeling still chose to stay. No need to regret it, no need to rewind. Some things only matter with the passing of time. It all meant something, even when it hurt, even when the answers never really worked. It all meant something, now I understand. Every little moment was part of the plan. Maybe love is not the path we thought we'd take, but everything we've been through is what we make. It all meant something, and I finally see something in this journey still belongs to me. If I could go back somehow to where it all began, knowing everything I know now, I'd still take your hand through every quiet distance, through every broken night, through every moment we couldn't make it feel right. I wouldn't change a thing, not even the pain, 'cause something in those moments still brought me your name. I would choose you again through every fall, through every time we lost it all. I would choose you again, even knowing the cost, 'cause something in this feeling was never lost. I don't need a different story, I don't need a new start, just something in this journey that still holds my heart. We didn't have it easy, we didn't have it clean, but something in this imperfect still felt like a dream. Not the kind they promise, not the kind they show, but something real enough to let me know. No need to imagine, no need to pretend. Some things are worth choosing again and again. I would choose you again without a doubt. Even with the silence we've lived without, I would choose you again, not because it's right, but something in this feeling still feels like light. Maybe love is not the start, oh, but choosing the same person again and again. I would choose you again. And I finally see something in this choice still feels like me. We've stood in so many places, we've been through so much time, but something in this moment feels deeper than the line. Not like when it started, not like something new, but something in this feeling feels stronger than it used to. I don't take it lightly, I don't let it go, 'cause something in this moment is something I now know. This moment means more now than it ever did before. Every quiet second feels like something more. Not just something passing, not just something new, but something I hold on to every time I'm with you. This moment means more now, present still belongs to me. We don't need to chase it, we don't need to try. Something in this stillness feels like it won't die. I see it in your eyes, I feel it in your hand. Something in this moment finally understands. No need to define it, no need to explain. Some things grow deeper after all the pain. This moment means more now because of where we've been. Every little scar, every place we've been in. It's not just a moment, it's everything we've made. Something in this present will never fade. Maybe love is not the start or where we begin, but everything that follows after everything. This moment means more now, and I let it stay. Something in this feeling won't fade away. We don't talk about tomorrow, not the way we used to do. But something in your presence still feels true. I don't need a promise, I don't need a sign. Something in this feeling still feels like it's mine. We've been through the silence, we've felt the strain, but something in this staying still remains. I know we'll be okay, not in a perfect way, but something in this feeling still wants to stay. I don't need forever spoken out loud. Something in this quiet feels strong enough now. I know we'll be okay, even when it's hard. Something in this staying still guards the heart. We've seen the distance, we've felt the fall, but something in this story still stands through it all. I don't try to fix it, I don't try to see. Something in this moment still feels like me. No need to imagine, no need to pretend. Some things don't need answers to never end. I know we'll be okay, and I let it be. Something in this feeling still carries me. Not loud, not certain, not something new, but something in this knowing still leads me to you. Maybe love is not the words that we try to say, but something in the silence that doesn't fade away. I know we'll be okay, and I finally see something in this quiet still stays with me. To feel the distance, even when you were near. I used to chase the answers, I used to feel the fear, but something in this moment feels different now. Like I don't need to question what we've become somehow. I don't try to hold it, I don't try to know. Some things feel stronger when you let them go. I'm not afraid anymore, not like before. Not of the silence, not of the storm. I'm not afraid anymore of losing you, 'cause something in this feeling still feels true. I'm not afraid anymore, and I let it be. Something in this quiet still stays with me. We've seen the breaking moments, we felt the fall, we felt the fall, but something in this story still stands through it all. I don't need to fix it, I don't need to fight. Something in this staying still feels right. No need for forever, no need to say. Some things don't need promises to stay. I'm not afraid anymore, even when it's unclear. Something in this feeling still keeps me here. I don't need to control it, I don't need to see. Something in this knowing still sets me free. Maybe love is not the fear of what might end, but knowing what you have doesn't need to bend. I'm not afraid anymore, and I finally see something in this quiet still belongs to me. We don't need the answers, we don't need to know where every road is leading or how far we'll go. There's something in this moment that feels complete, like everything we needed is already here with me. No need to chase it, no need to try. Some things just settle without asking why. This is enough for me, right here, right now. No need for something more, no need to figure out how. This is enough for me in every way. Something in this feeling still wants to stay. This is enough for me, and I finally see something in this quiet still belongs to me. We don't talk about forever, we don't need to. Something in this moment already feels true. Not loud, not perfect, not something new, but something in this staying still feels like you. No need to measure, no need to prove. Some things just exist and quietly move. It's not what we imagined, but something real, something in this presence still feels like home. Maybe love is not the dream we thought we'd find, but something in the real is more than enough this time. This is enough for me, and I let it be. Something in this moment still stays with me. I didn't see it coming, the way it feels right now. How something so quiet could leave such a sound. Not loud, not sudden, not something new, but something in this moment feels like it's true. I don't try to hold it, I don't try to stay. Some things become forever in their own way. This will stay with me long after tonight. In every quiet moment, in every fading light, this will stay with me in ways I can't explain. Something in this feeling will never fade away. This will stay with me, and I let it be. Something in this moment still belongs to me. We don't need to name it, we don't need to try. Something in this silence will never say goodbye. I see it in your eyes, I feel it in your hands. Something in this moment already understands. No need to remember, no need to hold. Some things don't get lost as they grow old. This will stay with me in every part of time, every little memory, every silent line. It's not just a moment, it's everything we've been. Something in this feeling will live again. Maybe love is not the now, but what remains after everything has changed. This will stay with me, and I finally see something in this story still stays with me. We stood in all the moments we thought would fade away. But something in the feeling still chose to stay. Not in the loudest memories, not in what we say, but something in the quiet never walked away. I don't try to hold it, I don't try to see. Some things don't need endings to simply be. It never really ends, not the way we think. It lives in every silence, in every missing link. It never really ends, it just becomes something we carry in who we become. It never really ends, and I finally see something in this story still lives in me. We don't have to find it, we don't have to try. Something in this feeling will never say goodbye. Not in the perfect moment, not in what we planned, but something in this journey still understands. No need to remember, no need to explain. Some things stay with us even through the change. It never really ends, even when it fades, even when the light turns into shade. It never really ends, it just becomes something we carry long after it's done. Maybe love is not a line with a start and end, but something that continues again and again. It never really ends, and I let it be. Something in this story still feels like you